Well, good morning. Trust your rest was good last night. We want to look at mercy this morning. We saw the great is the Lord's goodness. Great is the Lord himself, of course, and great is his mercy. And we're going to look at Psalm 86 and verse number 13, and we'll look at verse number 15 this morning. For great is thy mercy toward me, and thou hast delivered my soul from the lowest hell. Verse 15. But thou, O Lord, art a God full of compassion and gracious and long suffering and plenteous in mercy and truth. Wow, what a packed verse right there. And so we see that the Lord is full of compassion, gracious, full of graciousness, full of long suffering, plenteous in mercy and truth. So as we look at mercy, we see there in verse 13, for great is thy mercy. Mercy of benevolence, a mildness or tenderness of heart, which disposes a person to overlook injuries. And we see grace and mercy from the Lord, and receiving that which we don't deserve and not receiving that which we do deserve, and we can look at all that in the different aspects. But great is his mercy. We people can fail in showing this act and exercising of mercy, but God does not, and his mercy is great to us. Think of all the times that we fail the Lord in how we behave, and in our speech and our words, and even in our thought life. How we fail continually. The psalmist said, "But God knows our frame, that we are dust." He knows that we are frail and weak, and we will falter and fail. But he has mercy. He has mercy. Now, he doesn't excuse sin or evaporate the consequences, but he still has mercy on us. For great is thy mercy toward me, and thou hast delivered my soul from the lowest hell. We find hell, of course, a couple references on that. Hell, of course, is what Jesus talked about, and the place of fire. But also, I believe, hell is referred to as the grave, or a place in the earth, and or a pit as well. But I want to really focus on the first part of that verse, that great is his mercy toward me. Now, why is his mercy great? Because he is great, right? And again, verse number 15, thou art a God full of compassion. Man, I'm glad God is full of compassion, that he is gracious, that he is long-suffering, that he has plenty of mercy. Psalm 138, I believe it is, or 136. And at the latter half, it's 136, Psalm 136. And it's 26 verses long, but at the latter part of every single verse states this: for his mercy endureth forever. His kindness, his benevolence, his pity in such a way, not of sorry pity, but we find a pity upon because of our station, because of our frailty, and so on. But as he goes through, and the psalmist in 186, if you would take the time to read that, I don't have the time this morning, but it starts off the first couple of verses, oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good. Nothing changes that. His mercy endureth forever. Oh, give thanks unto the God of gods. Verse 3, the Lord of lords. Verse 4, who alone doeth great wonders. And on the verses continue. And it talks about creation. But every single of those 26 verses, the latter part says, for his mercy endureth forever. I think the Lord, through the psalmist, wanted to establish something, that God's mercy is everlasting. It does not fade. It does not lessen. The quantity doesn't run out. But that God is full of mercy. And we never have to worry about one day waking up and realizing and finding out, oh, God ran out today. Look out. Not to be irreverent, but God's going to be in a bad mood today. We never have to worry about that. Why? Because he is full of mercy. Great is his mercy toward us. Not because of us, but because of his great love and because of how great he is. Thanks for joining me today. We'll see you tomorrow.